Hello, my name is Sarah Crocker Buta, and I'm a master's student in the biology department here at Ole Miss, and my thesis research focuses on alternative mating tactics in male green tree frogs. So males will often alternate between the dominant calling tactic and a non-calling satellite mating tactic where they crouch nearby calling males and attempt to intercept females that are attracted to the calling male's vocalizations. My research asks, what drives satellite tactic expression in these males? And one prevailing hypothesis is that satellites represent a subgroup of males that are unattractive to females when they vocalize, and thus they revert to sexual parasitism in order to gain mating opportunities. An alternative hypothesis is that satellites represent a subgroup of males that are stressed, and as stress hormones rise to a particular threshold, they're proposed to negatively affect androgens and lead to the cessation of calling behavior. So in my lab, we investigated how relative vocal attractiveness and circulating levels of corticosterone and androgens interact to influence calling behavior and satellite behavior in these males. Our first experiment was a satellite host manipulation, where we removed the host from the association. Satellites typically begin to vocalize once the host has been removed, and this allows us to record their vocalizations and compare them to that of the host male. And then we performed radioimmunoassays to measure their hormone levels. So we found that satellites are indeed relatively less attractive than hosts they're associated with, and that they produce lower energy vocalizations as indicated by the lower vocal effort. And females generally prefer higher energy vocalizations, which are very costly to produce. We also found that satellites do indeed have higher circulating levels of corticosterone and lower levels of androgens relative to the hosts they're associated with as predicted. So next we asked whether an elevation in corticosterone is causally associated with calling abandonment and satellite behavior through the proposed negative effect on androgen levels. And to address this question, we injected calling males with either cort or saline and then broadcast an advertisement call to simulate a nearby calling male. So we found that cort-injected individuals experienced a significant decrease in vocal effort over the course of an hour, and 92% of these males abandoned calling behavior and adopted the satellite tactic. Interestingly, all these changes in the cort-injected individuals happened independently of any changes in androgens, which is a significant find because we often view androgens as being mediators of elaborate male traits. That is, if a male is unattractive, we often predict it's because that male has low levels of testosterone. However, in the system, it appears that stressed males are not sexy independently of how much testosterone is circulating through his bloodstream. Thank you.